What's indigency when you're in jail? It's when Jody's at the house. He done moved in, y'all. We're gonna talk about it. What's good, everybody? Grinding to Sean Recovery. We're gonna talk about basically how to get by and how to survive if you end up in jail or prison. How to carry yourself, at least how I got by. We're gonna address this because if you're struggling with addiction, y'all, this is where you're gonna end up if you don't end up dead first, and that's just the facts of the matter. So, guys, we're just gonna jump on into this. How I got by when I was in jail. The first thing I want to say is this is something my father always said to me, and this proved to be sound advice, especially when you end up in a county jail or when you get sent upstate. Either one, when you get in somewhere, first thing you come in, you never know. You might hear hoot hollered, whatever, people joke, and you never know. So when you walk in the cell block, you carry yourself normal. Don't put your chest out too much. You just, do half as much talking, twice as much listening, and watching and observing the situation, seeing who's who, start to figure out who, everything. Because first thing, you don't want to buddy up with someone because they looked out when you first got in there with a shot of coffee or whatever. You end up playing cards with this guy a few days, and you find out he's got some weirdo charges. It's not gonna be a good look for you. So that yeah, don't be a recluse. Don't act like a weirdo. So somebody that thinks you're somebody with bad charges, but don't put yourself out there in the mix too much. Sit back, chill. Um, Especially kind of watch how everything's rolling. Store day. If you do have money, don't go to the store big. Don't let nobody know if you're sitting on money. A lot of guys will put that out there and try to get clout with that. And I'm telling you, especially in certain jails, certain prisons, that will put a target on your back for sure. Almost all of them, and it just don't matter who you are. People are in there hungry, trying to get by, and like I said, we're going to address indigency. What that is when you have no more money coming in. Like I said, Jody's done moved in the house. You're stuck in there with no one helping you out. And this is in a county jail situation. Is when I've seen this, they'll give you a couple stamps and whatnot. When you get sent upstate, they don't really do it so much because the state gives you a job. Normally, you work in the kitchen. Um, Different prisons have different things going on, but they normally give you some type of state job. So you get like a $18 an hour paycheck. But like I said, it normally pertains, like I said, in Ohio. I've only seen that indigency really, you file it in county jail when you don't have no money coming in, like I said. So you get by when you're in that situation. A lot of guys, I got by because I knew a little bit about wiring and whatnot. So when I was upstate, I was able to help out, with fixing people's radios or Walkmans, whatnot. And that's just what you got to do. You got to figure out what skills you have. You got to try to apply them. And guys that didn't, there's some guys that just straight up was washing people's clothes, washing other guys' drawers, whatever. And it wasn't on that disrespect. That was his hustle. That's how he got by. That's how he ate. That's how he put extra food in the box. And basically, guys, I'm trying to just give sound advice for the everyday person. A lot of guys will get on here and I'm not gonna wolf or nothing. This is how I got by, is kind of observing my surroundings, making sure who I associated with was stand up people. So how do you handle a confrontation? Disrespect, things like that. If you're in jail or prison, pretty much people know the answer. You can't take the disrespect. You're gonna have to stand up and fight. That's you can't. What the problem with prison is they put people in a situation where they have to solve things with violence, and they can't take disrespect without it ending in violence. And then they release you to the street, and normally you're on some type of supervision where you can't hardly do anything, and they've done put you in this crazy high, this high stress situation. That's what it is. Um, I'm making this video to make people aware. There's only a couple options if you're using. You're gonna end up in jail or prison or dead. That's just the facts of it. I'm not glamorizing this, guys. I try to live the best lifestyle I can now for my daughter. the facts of the matter are, if you're an addict, if you're someone who's been locked up, you need to realize your kids are twice as likely as another kid to go to prison or jail or end up an addict. So, and for each one, it's considered like a childhood trauma. I don't know. You guys could look into this. I'm not trying to state it statistics or anything, but I do know there is science behind what I'm saying. So the system is creating people to where the next generation ends up in the system as well. So we got to put that much more work in, guys, to helping others. Reach out if you need help finding resources to get sober. That way you don't end up in jail, prison, or dead. Reach out, comments, hit me up, let me know what city and state you're in. That's all I need to know. I'm sure I could probably find you some type of treatment in your area. Guys, as always, just stay up, stay sober. Please share this, like,